Hello, good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the topic on Agentic AI in education from the course Generative AI and Agentic Systems. The learning outcome of this Agentic AI in education sector is about to know the personalized learning, how the students can be benefited from the e-learning systems, also how the students can be able to adapt to the real-time education scenario. Also, we look into the case study analysis. Let us have the icebreaking questions with a recap of understanding the foundation models, autonomous agents, and AI governance. What would you ask a 24/7 working AI tutor? If AI tutor is available, what kind of questions would you prompt? So that is your icebreaking question. And here the session objectives are to understanding the agentic AI, also to analyze the educational use cases, and also to evaluate the benefits and challenges. And finally, we will explore the future scope of the AI. So here the question is, how should AI agents make decisions in education? So they have to go through the rule-based reasoning to learn the principles and guidelines, then with the statistical analysis to analyze the patterns, identify the patterns in students' performance data. Then all these data will be given to the machine learning model with the pre-trained settings. And finally, the NLP, like natural language processing, which is to understand the human languages in all the articles. So here the problem statement, a student named Arjun, who is an engineering student, is facing the challenge of personalized and continuous learning support. As you know that the students who are in the current generation, they are facing the challenges uh, like time constraints. They also find technological challenges. They have lack of support in clearing their doubts, the support systems, and the financial consideration also they have, and they always relate the courses whatever they are learning with the industry trends, and along with it, the work-life balance. So this is one example scenario of a student, Arjun and Sanjeev Datta school. It has been observed, and when we have an empathization on this particular student, we need to provide the personalized learning, and we need to create the instant support system for clarifying the student's doubt, also to improve the scalability of the traditional educations. There are also disadvantages where you can see the lack of practical approach, less interactive learning, improper teacher-student ratio, and dependence upon resources. These are the most common drawbacks in traditional education system. And when agentic AI is implemented, the various dimensions are uh, everything is goal oriented here, and we are going to create autonomous and more adaptive context oriented learning support system. So which will blend the learning tools, which provide interventions tools at the earlier stages, and which provides interactive robotic systems, and it will recognize the facial expressions using the VR, AR tools, virtual reality and augmented reality systems. Then it provides the adaptive learning system through the intelligent tutoring systems, where the speech of a student also is clearly recognized with high quality AI-driven accessibility features. So it's a completely a blended learning model. And here there is a case study about how the AI-powered personalized learning assistant is going to answer the questions, recommended resources, and which is helpful for generating quizzes. So here in future, the AI education, how it is going to be, it will provide the convergence of AI technologies, which means that we will be integrating with multiple AI capabilities for the personalized learning. And we also have a ethical AI development with the privacy, fairness, and transparency touch, and the teacher support system and professional development system also will be there, and which provides the enhanced accessibility, and it is completely inclusive because we are providing the tailor-made course curriculum for the diverse learners. Also the classroom management and the engagement would be more uh, enhanced by having the classroom behavior and engagement systems. And here, if you see the agentic workflow architecture of this particular agent system, uh, the user's learning history and analytics are required for the personalization. So there should be an observation with the reasoning. Then the actions will be used for the reinforcement learning. So here you see that how the AI agent is playing the role in between the educational scenarios, then how the content is being structured and contextually categorized, then finally the agents are taking care of the entire instantiation and foundations. And here you take a role play of this time, like problem solving approach. There is a student, also faculty and administrative designers are, you take the role play of that, and you have to find your own opportunities and risk, and you have to keep some success metrics. Okay, where you have to create an empathy mapping with all the four different people, and you have to come up with the results of success metrics. Then also we need to see the challenges of the AI personalized learning. Though it has a lot of features, it has some privacy risk, data privacy risk, it has limited learning exposure. You can't have a cross learning approach, and it is algorithmic bias. You completely depend on the algorithm. So the human intervention is very less into that. So the human oversight also, too much of hallucination or over dependence also, the biasness also, it's all drawbacks or challenges. So here the prototype is demonstrated, as I told you, the same image. And now the applications, the various applications are used with agent architecture, LLMs, and analytics. You can see the translations, grading and assessment, smart contents options, and voice assistance will be there. Along with that, AI-based tutoring systems with a personalized communication and learning style. So these are the great advantages in education and training. It is also useful for the research and skill development also. So here the summary, you know that mind map, which explains the agentic AI in education sector with the pedagogical category roles and levels of autonomy, what can be expected in future, and the embodiment and interface modality. So it's all explained in the summary. Thank you very much, students. Let us see in the next class.